Hey guys, Joe here, and today I'll be doing a review or a first impressions on the Modelo 75 Assault Pack. So the other day I went to Long Beach, and while on to Long Beach I went to Major Surplus and picked this one up. There are other stuff as Major Surplus were selling like these movie prop sets, mainly the camo uniforms from a costume company, and I was tempted to get it, but I decided to pass on mainly because I was in the process of downsizing, and second of all, it's just too expensive. With that said, the Modelo 75, or erroneously known as the Alpine pack, was introduced in 1975 by the Italian Army. It did underwent a few changes, such as the addition of the Velcros and as well as some other changes, but the pack relatively stayed the same as it was issued up until the early to mid 2000s, and this pack in particular is dated 1/26/1999, so this pack would have been issued to the Italian soldiers around the early 2000s if it were issued, as this is unissued. So this is pretty much in the Chindit style pack, which is one of the reasons why I bought it. And the reason why I say Chindit style is it pretty much took cues from the Chindit pack. And for those of you who don't know, the Chindit pack was issued by the British Army during the Burma campaign, used famously by the Chindits. So what it is pretty much a pattern 37 stitched in with two ammo pouches. And the style pretty much was quite popular as it was used by several countries, namely France, Belgium, the UK as expected, Italy, Russia, among others. So of these Chindit style packs, the Modelo 75 is probably the best one. And the reason why it's the best one is because a lot of these Chindit style packs have these weird quirks that just kind of hinder the pack to the point of being unusable. This pack pretty much cuts through all this noise. Just have durable canvas, a simple backpack strap with a release fastener, and that's it. No extra quirks, no excess strap to serve as like a suspenders or whatever like that. Just a simple backpack. So with that said, I bought this pack for actually $40, even though it does list as $50. And it's kind of strange because I got it like in discount, which I didn't really know till I got it to checkout. For the pack itself, the pack is pretty much in a like a stiff canvas used. Well, it's kind of like akin to the Czech M60 or Swedish M59 weapon. I'm not too sure about it, as even though it is quite liked by the bushcraft community, there's not much information outside of in English at the very least. Well, I do like the style. It is fairly water resistant, so you can use this in the rain for a short amount of time. You also have this loop that you can fit in a trifold shovel or an Vietnam era M43 shovel. You also got a name tape that you can slip in. Pretty neat. And when you open it, as you can tell, you have these Velcro tabs. These Velcro, which is quite unique among vintage style packs, as usually you don't really have it unless it's modified. So that's pretty cool. You also got this lining. Well, I forgot to mention that it took cues from the French Cold War Assault pack, and it actually have added these two flaps, which is secured by this ribbon, which is too long for some reason. And when you open, you got a pretty spacious pocket with that's kind of hard. So, that's covered by this rubberized waterproof liner, which for some reason isn't covered all sides, particularly this part, but it is what it is. Here is the manufacturing date over here. And it also has these extra security, as this lace can be used to insert these grommets, so that way it'll keep the pack secure. I personally never use it and probably never will, but it is an option if you need it. See, it also has some lining. So it also comes with two large side pockets, and of course, I forgot to mention, it's secured by this strap. Not a big fan of this strap, but it is what it is. You open this one, and it has these Velcro on the side. You can tell it's pretty much the exact same thing. So, put this here, and also comes with its own handle. And in the back, you have a pretty simple backpack system. With the straps pretty much in the Alice style, which when I wore it is actually surprisingly comfortable, even though it is quite thin. Also comes with these extra loops, and also there's two different fastening systems. You got the regular fastening system that's pretty much fastened by this quick release that's released by this simple buckle, which is pretty much a simple press, and a secondary one, which is pretty much this clip that's to a D-ring. And lastly, you got this loop for the webbing. The biggest issue with this webbing is, even though it's pretty good, is that this is way too small, like way too short. Like, I think this should have been a little bit longer, because if you like somehow like press into this brass, this will pretty much come off without you noticing. And yeah, I know a lot of these packs have this issue with having a strap that's way too long, but this is just like way too short. It also comes with these loops in the bottom, which is used to secure the shelter half or sleeping bag. But the biggest issue is that you can't really store it or at least have like this elastic band to at least secure this. So I have to kind of like jerry-rig it to at least to not like flop around and stuff, which kind of sucks. Overall, I quite like this pack, as not only is probably the best Chinted style pack, it just really looks nice. It's a nice blend between vintage and with some modern stuff, especially the nylon stuff, forgot to mention that. The only issue is that they're quite expensive today, as they usually go for around $70 to $100 online, but I was able to pick it up for like $40. And also, these packs are just uncommon, and if you're not like into the aesthetics or whatever, it's best to get like a 3-day assault pack. It's not only it's much more common, especially in the US. It's also often cheaper, as it's pretty much like a beefed up backpack with some quirks. Also, the 3-day assault pack has the ability to flatten, while this one is pretty much like does not. So this is not really good for storage when you're not using it. So with that said, if you are into the vintage style pack like this one, I definitely recommend just picking it up for $40 to $60 if you can find it at the surplus store in person. And yeah, with that said, that is pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, bye.